Hello everybody and welcome back to more Deardrops. In the last episode we met Gonda, who was the brusque man we met earlier who threw a cigarette right on our patio after we cleaned it. We said, hey man, you can't do that here. And he was like, well yeah, what are you going to do about it? Well, apparently he's a regular here, and you know, the head guy, you know, the master, he really likes him. You know, we can't see why. You know, he seems like he's kind of a jerk, and he's a bit of a loner. You know, he's a bassist. But it seems like no one really likes him except for Master, so who knows. I finished the final cleanup and my day's work was over. Finally. Whew. Master said, his back turned toward me. It looked like he was fiddling with something. What are you doing? I looked over his shoulder. What has he got? What's he doing? He had a guitar in his hand. Are you doing maintenance on the guitar?
He unfastened
the strings and was polishing every inch of it with a special cleaner. The way he moved his hands was awfully sexy. That's probably the gayest thing I'll say in this whole LP. Master, you used to be in a band before, didn't you? Kanade told me about that once, and I could tell just from looking at the way he handled his instrument. Also, the second gayest thing I'll probably say this LP. Is that so? When I looked again, I could see things here and there that had seen their years of service. Out of all of them, my eyes settled on an old vending machine. This has been here forever too, hasn't it? I could remember it faintly. Wow, it was a drink machine. It still gave off a hazy light in this corner where the light didn't reach. The sample cans lined up in it were all extremely nostalgic. Ah, a Sanuke. I remember those. I used to drink them all the time when I was a kid. They went out of production quickly, so I didn't remember them well, though. Some of these still exist, huh? Being old, the machine still read 100 yen as the price. I searched my pockets and found a 100 yen coin. I tossed it in the slot. You could have told me that before I put it in the slot. You saw me digging my hands in my pockets. Yeah, of course. Of course he does. The machine had already swallowed my coin. Say so sooner, please. I just put money into it. That's right, you'll go get the key. Master disappeared into the back. With nothing better to do, I hit the button for Sanuki. I mean, I'm not gonna get one. Just something to do. Oh! What? I heard a loud sound from the vending machine's dispenser. I stuck my hand in, fished around, and found a nostalgic can sitting there. It was a Sanuki. A cold one. This isn't broken, it came out properly. Nani? Master rushed over surprised. See this? When I looked closely, I saw something stuck under the pull tab. You kidding me? When? This vending machine gives away prizes? That's right, you'll go get the key. That's a good idea. That's genius. Sounds like fun. Wait, this isn't money though. I pulled out the object stuck under the pull. What is it, a pick? It was a thin board, a little bigger than a 500 yen coin. This is a pick, right? Oh, look at that. Whoops. What's the space bar? Okay. Deardrops. Aw. What does that mean? It was a pick used to play guitars. You know, it'd destroy your hands if you try to play it regularly. Why was something like this stuck under there? Master looked at the pick in disbelief. Is this a winner too?
それは大当たりだ。
A big winner? What does that mean? The pick itself looked like the plastic kind you could find anywhere. I mean, you know. It didn't feel like anything special at all. There was something written on the surface with a marker. Deardrops. What does that mean? Master, what is this? Master didn't seem to hear me as he staggered over to stand in front of the vending machine. He pulled out a 100 yen coin in the machine. Master? After hesitating for a long time, Master hit the button for a sweet-looking coffee. The can fell down into the dispenser. Master took the can, and after what looked like a prayer, he pulled down at the pull tab. There was nothing stuck beneath it. Master heaved a heavy sigh of relief and disappointment.
外れちまったよ。
He said, smiling at me. What is this pick?
だから大当たりだよ。強制はしないが、持っててくれると嬉しい。
Come on. I gotta know the history behind this now. That's fine, I guess. It is a winner. Master plucked the pick from my hand. He held it up to the light and gazed at it dearly. He looked like he had just met an old friend again after a long, long time. The pick seemed to have some kind of history behind it, but I wondered what it was. Was it the pick Master used? I bet it was. I bet it was. The next day, I was struggling. Excuse me, Master. I'm stepping out for a bit.
またかよ。おい、大丈夫か?
My cocaine habit waits for no man. I had no time to answer as I dashed to the toilet. Just in the nick of time.
本当に大丈夫か? 顔が青いぞ。
I'm Oh. Still. Master, excuse me. Oh. This morning I was woken up by stomach pain. I had to drink the soda, didn't I? I had fierce diarrhea. I don't remember how many times I'd rushed to the bathroom. Only one reason came to mind. That Sanuki. It had to be that. Thinking about it, Sanuki was a drink well out of production. Who knows how long the can has been sitting there. They say it was only sold for one season because it was too unpopular. So the one I had yesterday would have been from decades ago. It wouldn't be strange at all for it to have spoiled. And I gulped it all down. Like an idiot. I should have sold that on eBay. Oh, not again. When will I ever be able to get off the toilet?
Master,
oh shit. Oh my god. Just as I thought I heard someone shout, someone dashed straight into the toilet next to mine. That voice was Gonda-san's. It seemed he was in the stall next to me. It would seem Gonda-san was having stomach troubles as well. An unhappy coincidence.
何が当たったんだ? 3日前の刺身か。1ヶ月前に期限切れの牛乳が、いや、いつの間にかポケットに入ってた黒いバナナか。
I'm sure it was probably all of those things. Think it's all of the above? What was he eating? Was he some kind of wild animal? Sorry, but I think he brought it on himself. But then again, so did I. Ugh. This wasn't the time to worry about others. Ah! I heard a scream from beside me. I guess the stall beside me was out of paper. Though he was my enemy, I couldn't help but sympathize. Yeah. What? Oh, hold on a second, please. Don't be hasty.
Huh?
What are you gonna do after you wipe your pants? Please don't be hasty. Hey, hey, hey. No need for the name calling now. I have something you need. I'm sorry, my stomach's been acting up like this morning too, and I haven't had... Alright. It was my responsibility, so, you know, I have no room to argue. Luckily, I still had paper in my stall. Oh well. Maybe I should charge him by the square. And I'll toss him over. Wait. Gotta promise not to be a jerk anymore, okay? I took the roll off its holder and tossed it over the divider into the next stall. Man. I had such a good opportunity for extortion. I heard the sounds of him using the paper. Sound of him flushing. Ganda-san said, then left the bathroom. Well, time for me to get out too. Wait! There's no paper! Ganda-san left without tossing it back! Hey, Ganda-san, hey! I was finally rescued an hour later. He fucking stole the paper. What, we don't have like paper towels in the bathroom or something? Luck is not on my side today. No siree. It had mostly calmed down now, but I still got the feeling I might be in trouble if I wasn't careful. I didn't want to go back to that room again. It's okay, you had your own work to do too, Kanade. Besides, it's Ganda-san's fault. Usually you give it right back when you borrow it. I don't think he can hear me. Just remembering it made me angry. It's irresponsible adults like that whom I hate the most. Thinking about it just ticks me off. Work, I'll get to work. You know, put it all beside me. You know, put it all behind me. You know, it's just, yeah. What now?
いいからとりあえず来いって。予約してんだから。
I don't know why, but his voice was already rough. I remembered that face. It was Shouichi-san, who replaced a reservation yesterday. That's right. There were also 3 others with him, probably his band. There were a familiar face among them. Oh-ho! Hey, that's the girl. Yeah, that's the girl near the station who was getting bullied. Remember that girl I told you about? The barefoot one? Girl came in, dragged by Shouichi-san. The way she walked showed her unwillingness. I guess she's one of their band members. I see, so she was a girl into music. For some reason that made a lot of sense. I wonder what instrument she plays.
ほら、リホ、早く来いって。
だから、スタジオ入って何するわけ？曲できてないんじゃ意味ないでしょ。
ほとんどできてんじゃん。あとは適当に合わせてみりゃいいアイデアが出て完成だって。
あれでほとんどできてる？冗談よしてよ。
The girl glared at Shouichi-san. So apparently there's a song that's not finished, not anywhere close to, you know, being able to be recorded, and she doesn't like that. You know, she was like that yesterday too, but she really was a girl who expressed her emotions just straight out. You know, she was very blunt, and I respect that. It's not often one finds a Japanese person like that.
だいたいサメはいっつも口だけ。やりたいって言うからやらせてるのに、まともに曲作ってきたことなんてないじゃない。スタジオ代だってタダじゃないんだから、いい加減にしてよ。
なんだよそれ、そういう言い方ないだろ。
Their party came in and started arguing in the entrance. Seemed like that girl's always getting into trouble.
お客さん、お話でしたらどうぞ中で。
Kanade timidly spoke up. If they argued in the entranceway, it would be hard for other customers to come in, and it would leave a bad impression.
悪いっす。ほら、怒られたじゃんかよ。
私のせいじゃないでしょ。
That was when the girl first noticed me. We meet again. Thank you for last time. I spoke to her, but she didn't respond. That's rude. Instead, Shouichi-san looked at me suspiciously.
何？知り合い？
別に。
The girl gave him a curt reply. Why was she always so unsociable?
あんた、ここで何やってるの？
I work here. She asked, glaring at me for some reason. Me, I'm working here, but... I gave her an honest answer, but her eyes only grew fiercer.
何のためにこんなとこでバイトしてるわけ？
Is that really any of your business? For what sake? What was it the girl wanted me to say? I didn't know the reason for her question. Sumiji-san and his band members look puzzled by her attitude too.
どうしたんだよ、リホ。あいつとなんかあったのか？
別に何でもないわよ。
じゃあ、なんでそんな変なこと聞くんだ？
何でもない。帰る。
The girl suddenly declared she was leaving. She spun right around and started to walk right out of the store.
なんだよ急に。練習はどうすんだ？
She doesn't care, man.
あんたたちだけでやれば？
She spat a reply to them, and then accurately left.
行っちゃった。
Yeah, she left. Everyone was dumbstruck. What was all that about? Sumiji-san turned around and glared at me.
おいあんた。あんたリホとどんな関係だ？
Nothing? He spoke angrily, like he was about to... like he was about right to come out and punch me. Hey, don't ask me, man. I only just met her for the first time yesterday.
それでなんでリホがあんな怒ってるんだよ。リホに何かしたんじゃねえのか？
No. I haven't done a thing. No matter how many times I said so, Sumiji-san didn't look like he believed it. But he also didn't have any proof to try and pry further with me.
ち、くそ面白くねえ。やめだやめ。帰るぞ。
Sumiji-san said, looking ready to spit on the floor as he urged the other members and made way to leave.
スタジオは
キャンセルに決まってるだろ。練習どころじゃねえもん。
それじゃキャンセル料を。
おい、お前ら割り勘だ。払え。
Sumiji-san pressed the other members for money.
待てよ、帰るって言い出したのはお前だろ。鮫島が払えよ。
ちくしょ、わかったよ。
Sumiji-san reluctantly paid the cancellation fee and left even more ticked off.
どうもありがとうございました。
They really left. Kanade and I were at a loss for words for a while. You know, they swooped in like a storm and departed in no time at all. Like a storm. Oh. That's when I let my guard down and my stomach went crazy again. Again?
どうしたの？
Sorry, I'll be right back. I ran to the bathroom. Why must it always pour when it rains? Today must really be my unlucky day. This sucks.
大丈夫？
Kanade peeked in out of concern as I lay on the sofa. She had come to see me after I took off early from work. Thanks to you, I'm doing much better. I was nearly cured after taking some medicine and resting for a while. I think I'll be able to sleep tonight. Sorry about work.
気にしないで。ルビーのジュースで当たったんでしょ。自販機まだ動いたなんてびっくり。
Kanade was pretty surprised when she heard about it. Apparently they'd left it broken and used it as nothing more than a retro decoration. It seemed they didn't even know it still had anything in it.
私も子供の頃何回か当てたことあるよ。10円ばっかりだったけどね。正一くんは何が当たったの？
She asked with a nostalgic smile. Oh, that reminds me. I haven't told her about the pick I won. Oh, I didn't win any coins. See, it was this pick. I handed the pick that was on the table to Kanade.
これが当たったの？
Kanade was shocked. Yeah, it was stuck under the pull tab. Is it rare like he said? I recalled Master's surprise.
珍しいっていうか初めて見たよ。こんな当たりあったんだ。
I guess Kanade hadn't seen it before. Kanade is one thing, but thinking about it, it was strange for Master to be that surprised about it. Master was the one who set up the prizes, right? Isn't it odd that he would be surprised? Kanade thought about my question. She gazed at the pick and her eyes fell on what was written there.
Deardrops?
No, that's what was written on the pick and marker. I wonder what it means. Deardrops.
ピックにはいろんな形があって、このピックはティアドロップっていう形なの。それにかけてるんじゃないかな。
Well, it was shaped like a teardrop, so teardrop. Change one letter and Deardrop. Is it just a pun? That's kind of lame. Well, then I guess there's no real meaning?
そうかも。ごめんね。私もよくわからないや。
Man, I was hoping she like knew something. Like, oh my god, it's the legendary pick. If Kanai didn't know, then I just have to ask Master. I'll do so next time I have the chance. Still, I can't forgive Gonda-san. Next time I see him, I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind.
庄一くんがそんなに誰かを嫌うなんて珍しいよね。もしかして愛情の裏返しだったりして。
Don't even joke like that. There are just some people one can't possibly get along with. Even before, I stopped thinking before I remembered something unpleasant. This is Gonda-san's fault too. One day I'll pay him back for all this. I didn't know I was so bitter. Why am I so bitter? That's you. Ah, Gonda-san.
Yo, 下痢は治ったか?
He grinned widely at me without the least bit of restraint. I hated him even more. That was cruel, wasn't it? I had a hard time without any paper.
じゃあ、コリ太郎。今度からしっかり紙を補充しておけよ、バイト。
He said teasingly. What a mean-spirited man.
それより腹が減ってるんだ。いつもの頼む。
Now that his diarrhea was fixed, he was hungry. It's like an animal. The usual, you said? I don't know what his usual is. I'm sure it's some kind of food since he says he's hungry. Our food member has a wide variety too. Let's ask him. I don't know what your usual just started. What's your usual? When I asked him, his black sunglasses glinted.
わからないのか。どうしようもないバイトだな。
How the hell would I know? Sorry for my lack of study.
まあいい。腹が減ってるんだ。適当に作ってくれ。
You don't care what?
すぐできるやつにしてくれよ。
Alright. In the end, I still had no clue what his usual was. Then please wait a moment. I swiftly cut the ingredients and tossed them into an oil-fried pan. Then I scattered the raw noodles on top.
ほう。焼きそばか。
I wanted to make something quick. I often made it when I was in Germany and homesick for Japanese food. Oh, speaking of Japanese food, just yesterday I went to like one of those Japanese restaurants where they like have the chef and they cook their food in front of you and like puts on like a little show. It was pretty cool. I've never been to one before. I substituted the noodles for pasta I could easily get over there and was able to make it more easily than I thought. Once I poured the sauce in the frying pan, a nice smell filled the air.
これはたまらんな。
Gonda-san was enchanted. He wasn't the only one. The other customers started glancing over here too. It's almost done.
おう、早くよこせ。
Then I devised a scheme. Now was time for my revenge. I gathered up all the spicy-looking sauces from our spices. Tabasco, shichimi, ryu. There was also something labeled death sauce among them. I grabbed that too. This was one of the hot sauces known for being extremely hot. I sprinkled a good amount of all of them onto the yakisoba. Ugh. The smell was amazing. The smell alone was spicy. I'm sure the death sauce is working well.
おい、どうした?
Nothing. Gonda-san didn't notice the smell. Was he dense? I quickly put the finished yakisoba on a plate and set it in front of Gonda-san. Here you go. Enjoy.
遅いぞ。
He snatched up the chopsticks and dug into the yakisoba. He was eating incredibly fast. Are you alright? I accidentally asked out of concern. Was it safe to eat that so fast?
これは。
Gonda-san glared at me.
お前なかなかやるじゃないか。
Damn it. What? Gonda-san continued to eat it quickly and deliciously. Stunned. Oddly enough, as I watched Gonda eating my food with such delight, the bad impression I had towards him faded. Then I felt embarrassed at myself for trying to take Gonda-san down by cowardly scheme. I have a bird going out though, always does. He really likes it. Maybe Gonda isn't such a bad person after all. Maybe. Yeah, probably. Kanade ate a single bite of my Gana-san's special yakisoba and screamed.
お姉ちゃん何言ってるかわからない。本当にこんなのゴンダは美味しそうに食べたの？
Chika-chan was suspicious. He gobbled it down. I was surprised too. It seemed the special yakisoba had destroyed Kanade. What fearsome spiciness. So this is the one without those spices. Chika-chan took a bit of the normal yakisoba. Oh, is it? Oh, that's good. Kanade took a bite.
あ、喋れるようになった。美味しい。これ美味しいよ。でもこっちのは辛すぎるよ。口がバカになっちゃう。
Right? But Gana-san called it delicious and ate it. If you saw his face then, you'd never think he was a bad person.
そんなに簡単に気を許さない方がいいと思うけどな。
Chika-chan was calm about it.
そんなに悪く言っちゃダメって言ってるでしょ。どうして生理的に受け付けないんだもん。
Chika-chan really didn't like Ganda-san. I felt kind of bad for him. But you know, Chika-chan, that's how I thought, but I don't think there's anyone in this world who's bad to the core.
小一は甘いわね。でも、あんまり簡単にあいつを信じたりすると、ひどい目に遭うわよ。もう、誓ったら、そんなこと言わないの。
I don't know. I recalled him happily eating my yakisoba. I couldn't imagine he was a bad person. Just because he liked our food, really? Come on, man. That's a little naive, don't you think?
Fuck your soul! Go to hell!
Okay. Huh. Alright. Well, he seems very angry, so I think I'm going to leave the episode off here, and we will see why he's so mad in the next episode of Deardrops. Have a good day.